Y'all not tuned in with CEO Money Train, Worldwide Talent, Poetic Roots Podcast. Special guest tonight, well known, well respected, doing her thing from city to city. We got Vanity, the comedian, in the building. And with that being said, we'll go ahead and vibe into this music. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go ahead and vibe. Go ahead and get y'all some popcorn. Get y'all some drink. And let's go ahead and turn up. Make sure y'all start what y'all doing right now and share the live. We want everybody to tune in, tap in. We about to drop some jewels on Poetic Roots Podcast with the special guest, Vanity, the comedian. All right. Make sure you hit that share button. Make sure that y'all drop some comments down below, because it's about to go down. It's going down tonight, once again. Poetic Roots Podcast. CEO Money Train, Worldwide Talent with Vanity, the comedian. We in Dallas, Texas, holding it down, doing what we usually do around this time. Positive vibes only in the room. Y'all stay tuned in. Let me drop that commercial. Y'all not tuned in with CEO Money Train, man. It's going down right now in the building, the place to be with Vanity, the comedian. As y'all can see, hey, stand-up comedy, man. Y'all know what time it is. Sense of humor is key. So, Vanity, what's popping, man?
Nothing much. What's going on?
Not much, man. I do appreciate you for tapping in on a Poetic Roots Podcast. I definitely, you know what I'm saying, want you to break it down. You know what I'm saying? So first and foremost, how you doing today?
I'm doing good.
That's a good game. Now, we about to go ahead and jump right into it. You know what I'm saying? So, number one question I want to ask you is, how old were you when you jumped into the comedian, the comedy's spotlight?
I'm 35 now. It's about to be 3 years. So at 32, 30, yeah, 32, 30, yeah.
Okay, what got you into it? What made you say, you know what, this is what I need to be doing right here? I done found, you know what I'm saying, my happy place.
My friends actually pushed me to get into comedy. I never wanted to do comedy. I never wanted to be a comedian. This wasn't even on my radar. It took other people to see in me what I didn't see, and they pushed me on stage, and like it literally just took off from there.
That's good. You say it just took off from there. Now I know you went viral on what was that, when you was on when you was on the cruise ship?
On the cruise. I had two videos go viral. I had one, it was from New Year's Eve when I went to I hosted this show for Brown Sugar Comedy. It was like an erotic show, adult show, and they had these dancers, and they had this male dancer, and he was doing this set, and he pulled me on stage and danced with him. I mean, it was crazy. But that went viral first, and then I had a second video went viral when I was on a cruise and I got in a dance contest.
Okay. So look, what we about to do, We about to yeah. We about to go ahead and play this video, man. I'm talking
Oh my
about
God.
1.3 million views and counting. You feel me? Vanity, the comedian, is on board right now, man. Check me out. We ain't playing either. I'm talking about going viral, man. That's a good feeling right there. You know what I'm saying? And I can really say big salute to everything you got going on. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's way more to come. And
Oh yeah.
1.3 million views. Y'all stay tuned in. Check me out. Let's go. Uh, Let me see you 1-2 step.
I'm
You know what I'm
cracking
saying? And,
up.
man, like I seen the two dudes but in the background, you know what I'm
They
saying,
was
on the
going
part.
crazy.
Man, I seen him over there whispering, bro, check her out, check her out. You know what I'm saying? So like when you did that contest, you was just being yourself. You wasn't shy about anything. Like, how did that happen? Talk to me a little bit.
Yeah, so like I always been like the life of the party. Like I always been like that person. I don't get embarrassed. Like I'll do anything, especially if it's gonna get a laugh. I'ma do it. And so we had literally just got on the cruise, and this is the sell off party that they do at the beginning of the cruise before they leave. So we just out on the deck hanging out. You see how I'm dressed. Like I don't look like I'm dressed to be on a cruise because we were still in New Orleans. This was in February, and it was cold. So we had just got on the ship. Like we was just kind of like, we had went to our rooms, checked out our rooms. We on the deck for the little sell out party. I was just hanging out with my friends. I was looking for the bar. I'm trying to get a drink. I'm gonna start my vacation, and they playing music. We out there line dancing, and so I'm the only one on the ship with rainbow hair. So of course I stand out.
You're right.
And one of the ladies that worked there that was working the party, she grabbed me. I was gonna go to the bar, and she grabbed me. Was like, "Hey, come here." And I was like, "What's up?" And she's like, "I want you to stand right here. Just wait." And I was like, okay. And so she grabbed me, another guy, another lady, and it was another guy that was with our group, one of my friends, her husband. And they made us do a dance contest. And that, like, I didn't know what song they was gonna play. It just so happened they played Sierra 1-2 Step, and I know that dance from the video. So like I just did what I do. And bro, that was funny. Like that made me cruise famous because I'm the only one on the cruise with rainbow hair. And then I get in the dance contest. So now everybody's on the deck. Everybody know me. I was cruise famous the whole trip.
Wow. You know what I'm saying?
That was
So like
fun.
being cruise famous. Did you have a lot of people walk up to you after that? Like how was like
Yeah, everybody was like, I mean, because they said my name. And so they said Vanity, everybody knew my name. Everybody knew who I was on that cruise. Like we walking around, people like, "What's up, Vanity? What's up?" Like we all in the cafeteria getting stuff to eat. We all like wherever we went, we in the club. Like the people in the club was messing with me. Like because now everybody want me to dance now. Everybody want to dance with me and stuff. So yeah, it was like it was everybody was on 10 the whole entire trip because some of my friends they was in a room getting settled, so they missed it. And so they saw the videos and everything. Of course, I didn't expect the video to go viral, but it was just funny because we went to go eat and somebody walked by and was like, "What's up, Vanity?" And my whole girl looked around and she was like, "You know them?" And I was like, "No." I said, "But they said my name in the contest. Like everybody knew my name. Everybody was talking. Everybody was calling my name the whole week."
hey, I know that's a good feeling, you know what I'm saying? Just doing you, enjoying y'all cruise, you know what I'm saying? Speaking about the cruise, like where did you go? Where did you visit?
We went to Cozumel. We went out there for my friends. They twins. It was their 35th birthday, so we went out there for them, and we just went to Cozumel. It was dope. we had a really, really good time. Actually, even after I posted the video, people who were on the cruise end up seeing the video, and I saw them in the comments like, I was on that cruise. She was so much fun. And, it was just funny. Like people saw the video, they came across the video that was actually on the cruise and was like saying stuff about it, or I was dancing with her in the club and stuff. It was so funny.
Hey,
and it's funny to go viral doing something. I wasn't even doing comedy. I'm out there dancing, acting a fool, and I went viral.
So when you start seeing them numbers jump up like that, 1.3 million is just going up, man. Like, I know you probably wasn't expecting that, or you probably was, but when you seen them numbers, what was your thoughts?
I was just shocked. Like, I was like, this video, like, getting numbers like this. Like I said, I had a video prior to that got numbers. It didn't get as much as that one, but it was just crazy how fast those numbers was jumping up, and people was seeing it and sharing it and commenting on it, and just like, oh my God. And it drew so much attention back to my page. Like, my following went up. Like, people was like, from there, that just brought them back to the comedy, because now they see I do comedy. And I had a lot of people follow me from that. My followers jumped up so far on Facebook. I think it went up to like over 8,000 followers on Facebook. My Instagram went up because it did numbers on Instagram too. And it was just crazy, the amount of people who tapped in with me after they saw that video and just followed, or just, after that. It was crazy. They interacted with me from everywhere.
That's nice, because I know, what I'm saying, this world is dark out here. I'm saying, it's a dark world out here, and people so engulfed in A, B, and C. But when you bring this light to a dark place, everybody draw in. You feel me? Everybody want to see what's going on. Like you say, for one, I'm a standout. I'm saying, always been, a funny person. I'm saying, always, here to make people laugh, and just you being you. And to speak about the comedy, you had a sold out show out there in Arlington, the Improv.
Yes.
Like, man, were you expecting that, or were you just going to do your thing, not expecting to have a sold out show? Did you already know that was going to be a sold out show?
Everybody kept telling me that it might sell out, that it would sell out. Like, everybody's like, you put it out, it's going to come. I didn't necessarily believe it was going to sell out from the beginning. My biggest fear, like, I was never worried about my material. I'm very confident in my material. I'm confident about getting on stage. I was scared about people coming to the show. Like, you put it out there. Like, I do shows all year round. So I have a lot of shows for people to come to. And people can, sometimes I can do a show, nobody is that I know is there. I can do shows in 10, 15, 20 people show up that I know. It varies because I have so much going on. So me putting out a show with my name on it, I was like, well, I don't know if people are going to actually show up or not. And, I didn't know what the numbers were going to look like and what it was going to do. And I mean, immediately, I think the first day I sold like 51 tickets. And because the manager texted me the day I announced the show, I sold like 50-some tickets. And so, like, from there, the numbers just kept going and going and going. And they was like, you're going to sell this show out. And I was like, okay. And literally, like, 3 or 4 days before the show, I sold it out. And I had a month.
Wow. And like, to stand on faith, to be confident in your work, to put your face on a flyer and to get the results you got. I'm gonna go ahead and play the video from that night. It was a great night. Like you say, it was you sold it out. I can see the happiness in your face, the excitement and things like that. You really put on a great show. You had everybody laughing. Y'all stay tuned in, man. We about to drop this commercial right now. We got Vanity, the comedian, in the building, holding it down from city to city on Poetic Roots Podcast with CEO Money Tree. You know what time it is. Hold that though.
dick pics? That's crazy. I don't know that nigga. I'm just waiting on the day because I'm the oldest of 5 girls. 5 girls. That means he a bitch because he ain't make no boys. Bitch, right off the bat. The guy said you ain't getting no boys. I'm just saying, your lineage would not pass on. I can't wait to get married. Somebody marry me, please, and take my last name away. Shit. I'm just saying, I don't like that nigga, man. I'm just waiting on the doctor to call me and tell me it's time to pull the plug. Hey, y'all thought I was gonna let him live? This is not gonna end right. I'm trying to tell him I'm gonna be in that hospital like, what's up? I'm gonna be wrapping that cord around my goddamn arm. I'm gonna be excited to pull the plug on that nigga. Nigga, you remember that time you didn't get my nails done? You remember that time you didn't pick me up? And then I'm gonna yank that bitch with all my might. And I'm gonna watch him take his last breath. I'm the last face you see before you go to hell, nigga. Well, God don't like him because he ugly. Shit, tell my God don't like ugly nigga. He is the catalyst for ugly. God don't like him. He couldn't have made him in his image. You gonna put a bitch on the show with daddy issues. Somehow I'm gonna tell my daddy. I ain't got to tell that nigga nothing.
Hey, that's too much. That's too much. Hey, like,
Hey,
what you tell old boy? You say you ain't gonna send your partner a dick pic?
yay! See, man, these dudes need to be sending their dick pics to their homeboys and getting them approved before they just send them out in the world.
See, when I heard that, I'm like, oh shit. Go ahead and talk a little bit more about it. How did it go? Because you really went in on it. You know what I'm saying? So tell
Look,
us.
I'm just talking about unsolicited dick pics, man. These men be out here sending unsolicited dick pics, and they don't be getting them approved. They just be sending them out looking any kind of way. And I feel like, because if you send a bad one, we sending it to our group chat, and we're all gonna laugh at you. We're all gonna laugh at you. So if you just get it, send it to y'all. If you got a homeboy you done had for a long time, you should be able to send your homeboy your dick pic, and he approve it before you send it out to everybody.
Hey, y'all hear that, fellas? Hey, she said if that shit ain't looking right, she sent it to her group with her homegirls,
We
man.
sending it to the group chat and we laughing at you.
And we go laugh at
you. Why is you sending this terrible picture to me?
I got partners. Look, I got partners all day, man. I'll be damn. If I'm like, hey, bro, hey, look at it, bro. Is this straight? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Hey, that was a funny joke. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, they had everybody up in there rolling. You know what I'm saying? And the niggas falling in like, oh, hell no.
Yeah, the niggas get uncomfortable. That's why I love that joke. The niggas get uncomfortable. And then 2 of my homeboys got up and went to the bathroom right when I was telling that joke, when I got to that part of the joke. And I called them out. I'm like, look, they going to help each other right now. They finna go to the bathroom and help each other right there. And they ran. I don't know if you saw them, but they ran out of their room. It was so funny. Like, you don't get up there. Our other homeboys was like, bro, as soon as she would have started talking about that, I would have had to hold my pee. Like, I would have had to hold my pee to the end of the show. I was not getting up during her set.
No, for real though. Definitely about to put that some blast.
Pee before I start. Because if you get up and I'm talking about something, you might be the victim. And that's what happened. They got victimized.
Hey, I tell y'all, man, y'all better grab y'all drink, grab y'all popcorn, man. If y'all love to laugh, this is the spot to be right now. Poetic Roots Podcast. Like, how many times have you roasted people in the front line when it comes to your stand-ups?
Oh, I roast people all the time. I'm a very interactive comedian, so I engage with my audience. I ask them questions. I talk to them. I ask for their feedback because a part of being a good comic is being able to go off the rip and go off the fly. And honestly, I like to work that muscle where I ask them questions, they tell me stuff, and I gotta respond to it in that moment. You never know what people are gonna say and how they're gonna respond to stuff. And I love that aspect of doing it. So, I don't know. I just now, if you want to know, you should ask me how many people I done made mad.
Yeah, I'm actually. Hey, that's the next question.
Look, I got at least 4 people I done pissed off in comedy shows that I done been called all kind of bitches and hoes. I be laughing though. I be laughing. It be funny to me.
See, that's what that is, man. Like that sense of humor. That's what people need. Instead of being so puffed up, tight mouth, laugh sometime. You know what I'm saying? Because it really does a lot for the soul. You know what I'm saying? It's just so important to laugh all the time. You know, and
but it's always men. I never have issues with women. It's always men that get mad at me because men already feel like women ain't funny. And so, men tend to get upset when a woman roasts them. And, if I'm funny. So I roast them and it's good. That pisses them off. I'd have been called all kind of bitches and hoes. I be happy though. I feel like I did my job.
Yeah. No, for real though.
I come from the school of roasting, so I'm fine with it.
That's good game. So, it's that women power, so, we got a Black president coming soon. How do you feel about that, man?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't feel no kind of ways. Like at this point, the whole politics, the whole presidential running, this shit is a joke. I feel like we living in a simulation. Like it's crazy right now. We don't have candidates. We got characters. These are characters we got. And it's like, for me, at this point, I just want to enjoy my day off. Because, see, we get voting day off. My job get that day off. I'm going to enjoy my day off. I'm going to go vote. But I'm going to enjoy my day off. I ain't thinking too much into it, man. All I can do at this point is continue to live my life the way I'm living it, live it right, make good choices for myself. And shit, hopefully we can get through it.
Hey, that's a good game. You said some great things right there. Live my life right. You know what I'm saying? That right there is like when you got the growth. You know what I'm saying? You know what you want to do. You know what you call for. It's like anything outside of that bubble, you really don't want too much. Don't really want to be involved too much. You know what I'm saying? Because certain things really throw you off when you focus on what you love to do. And that's another thing I wanted to ask you, like, how important is it to feed your craft? How important is it to believe in yourself before anybody else believes in you?
It's very important, but I'm not gonna lie to you. It took me a long time to get to a point where I believed in myself, where I felt like this is what I could do. Although from the day that I started it, because I never wanted to do it, but the day that I started doing it, I was like, this is what I want to do. Now, being able to do it, it took me a minute to realize that. And I think that just came with me continuously, writing jokes, developing myself as a comedian. And then I was like, you know what? I'm really built for this. It took me a second. I had to get there. Because like I said, a lot of people saw it in me before I did. So it took me some time to really realize what I had. And but it's very important to feed your talent. People say I'm a natural all the time. They like, oh, you a natural, you got it. That don't mean I don't have to still work.
Right.
Just because I come off like a natural, I still got to go to work. I still got to go to open mics. I still got to work out jokes. I still got to sit down. I got to write. I got to, develop my set. I still got to put the work in. It's just like a flower. You have to water it. It. So, if you want your flower to be beautiful and hold up and bloom and blossom, you got to water it. You got to feed it. You got to give it what it needs. So it's the same thing even with your talent. You can have the best talent in the world, but you still got to water it. You got to take care of it. You got to feed it. Just like people who play sports. You can be the most talented athlete, but you still got to practice. You still got to do something.
That's real. If y'all ain't, y'all better take notes right now. Feed your craft. That was some great that was a great conversation. Just that alone, that was real powerful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Anything that
saying?
you don't feed, it's gonna die. We
Don't
can't
die.
survive if we don't eat. We can't survive. We can't thrive. We gotta have food. We gotta have water. You have to feed anything. So anything that's living, you gotta feed it. So that your talent is alive. It's thriving. It's well. If you want it to grow, you have to feed it.
Bingo. If you want it to grow, you gotta feed it. Dedication, the commitment, everything that stand behind it. That's great. And that's real talk right there. Hey man, like finding that happy place. I recall you saying, man, I done found my happy place. Let's go ahead and talk about that happy place.
Oh yeah. Like I really found my peace. I found my joy. I found my happiness being on stage, performing for people. Like just the feeling I get, the rush I get from being on stage and telling jokes. The feeling that I get afterwards when people come up to me and tell me how much they enjoy me, or man, I was having a bad day, you turned my day around, or man, you was so relatable. Like that's one of my biggest things, is being relatable on stage. Like I always strive to be like everybody's homegirl. When I get on stage, I'm gonna say the stuff that y'all thinking, but y'all not gonna say, or I talk about a situation I've been through, and you probably been through something similar, and you can relate, and you like, damn, I feel like I was the only one out here. No, you're not. And I just helped you feel like you wasn't alone in it, or just like, like, man, like, or just changing the stigma on women not being funny. Like we're very funny. We just as funny as a lot of these men, if not funnier. It's just a piece that I get, like being able to travel and go different places and go to different cities and be in front of people that I normally wouldn't be in front of or normally would never encounter. Being able to, walk in a room and people make me feel like somebody, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a different feeling. Like when you out, like I'm at the point now where I'm out with people and people recognize me and they like, you're that comedian. And I'm like, yeah, let me take a picture with you. Like, it's just something, like it's just a different feeling, and it's so much fun. And like, I still do have a job. I still go to work every day. I got a 9 to 5, work 6 to 2 in the morning. But I'm working really, really hard to get away from it, because it's so hard. When I just went to Orlando. I was in Orlando for a few days, and then and it was during the week. And then I went back to work that following Monday, and I was just like, this can't be it to life. Like, I've gotten so used to being out. I love being on the road. I love traveling. Like, I get to combine all these things that I love, and then it's like coming back is like, I don't want to be here.
Right.
Because I've gotten a taste of what life is like outside of it, and doing something I enjoy where it don't feel like work for me. So then when I actually got to go back to work, I'll be like, really?
Right. That's real. Really, yeah, hey, that right there is real serious. I feel that, and everything you doing definitely go pay off. And I want to ask you this. What was one of your mentors, like when they come into the comedy world? What is one of your mentors, one of the comedians that you wouldn't always basically looked at, you know what I'm saying, always just took a liking to? Who would that be?
So I didn't study comedy coming into it. I was kind of thrown into this thing, and I've had to. It's kind of like, you throw a baby in the water and they learn how to swim. That's how comedy has been for me. I didn't study comedy before I started doing it. I jumped in the game, and then I had to learn. I had to start treading water immediately. So, but I did have comedians that I liked. Like Lunell is like my favorite comedian. I love her work. I love her as a person. I love her as a comedian. Like, she's one of those people like I've always been a huge fan of. Now, when you talk about mentoring for me, I would say is more somebody more dear to me, closer to me, that I have access to. When I got in, I had a homeboy that did comedy already, and I reached out to him, and he kind of taught me some game when I first got in. And then I ended up meeting other people along the way who actually impacted me a lot when I started doing comedy. So my homeboy Scooby out of Shreveport, which is where I'm from, Shreveport, Louisiana. He was the first comedian I reached out to, because we were already friends, and I knew he did comedy. So when I started doing comedy, I called him, and he gave me a lot of game, and that's who I got a lot of my game from in the beginning. And then once I got in the game, I started meeting certain comedians, and I started developing relationships with them, like Hot Topic out here out of Dallas. Me and him got really cool. He was somebody I could call and ask questions, and got game from. I ended up meeting Munchie. Munchie was on my show, the tall comedian with the hat. Munchie is another one. He from Shreveport. Me and him, once we linked up and started working together, he became somebody I could talk to. My homeboy Jay Can, who hosted my show. Jay Can's out of Houston. Me and him started talking, and we developed a relationship. Like that's my bro. You know, I can call him. He puts me on shows, and you know, he one of the people that always push me and believe in me. Angela Walker, out here, she's a big comedian out here in Dallas. Amazing person. Like, I strive to be somebody like her on stage, because she a beast. To me, she's a beast. So, you know, it's so many people that I've Chris Gardner. Me and Chris Gardner like this. Like, he Kobe, I'm Shaq. You know, we the dream team. I call us the dream team because we produce magic. You know, he was on my show as well. He featured for me on my show. He went right before me. And me and him, we are literally like a dream team. You see him, you see me. And so he was one of those people. He took me under his wing, and he's taught me so much. And he's really been on me about the business side of things, to make this thing lucrative and make money and make it worth something. And so like he a mentor, like, you know, he's been with me every step of the way up until now. And you know, so like when I say mentors, those are the people I think of, the people that have impacted me directly, that I talk to on a regular basis. I can call T-Bone, one of them. Like, you know, I got certain people I can just reach out to, I can talk to, and pick their brains, and you know, like ask them, should I do this? Should I do that? How should I go about doing this? How should I go about doing that? And when I got in the game, I had a few people that immediately took to me. So,
okay, that's right there. You know, that's a lot of information. You know, that's a lot of good tips, a lot of good advice that people, you know, give you who believe in you. You know what I'm saying? Like that right there will make you keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, it's like being a baby in the pool. She go swim and he go swim. And you know what I'm saying? That's really where it is. Like for you to continue to water your seeds, you know what I'm saying? A mustard seed, that belief, you know, that's going to definitely get you where you want to be. I got one more question for you. Then we're about to go on commercial. Now, your name been everywhere. You've been everywhere. Tell me about this new movie, 80/20 now. You feel me? I know you know, shout out to my boy Corey as well, man. Big salute.
Yes. This fell into my lap. After I had my show, my next goal was to really dive into this acting thing, because I've been wanting to do it, and I've been trying to do it. And after my show, I was like, okay, I'm finna start getting serious. And it literally fell in my lap. And DeMarcus Bailey, shout out to him. He reached out to me. Yes, he reached out to me and was like, hey, I got a role for you. And it's a lead role. So my first movie, I'm getting a lead role. And I mean, like, they literally wrote the role to fit me. So, like, and after reading the script, like, I'm so excited to bring this character to life and, like, get on camera and do it. But yeah, Raquel Brewer, she's playing my best friend. She's the main lead lady. I'm playing her best friend. And then she's married to Corey Pratt. And then Corey Espy is his best friend. So me and Corey, we the best friends to the married couple. It's just it's a romantic comedy. And it's gonna be hilarious. It's gonna be hilarious. We start filming. We just had our photo shoot for the cast. We start filming at the beginning of October. So right now I'm just studying. I'm in my bag. I'm studying. I also have a stage play coming up around the same time called When the Tables Turn, and it's also by DeMarcus Bailey. And I got a role in that as well. So yeah, be on the lookout. I got a movie and a stage play coming up.
Let's go. Salute. You already know what time it is. Worldwide Talent. Poetic Roots Podcast. See your money train to special guest, Vanity the comedian. Y'all stay tuned in. Holla at me. Everyone not loyal, but God is. We're bringing a brand that cannot be ignored from city to city with the hottest styles, jackets, female bags. Hey, make sure y'all put y'all order in right now. Follow me, ENL Urban Wear on Facebook. Everyone not loyal, but God is. This is what we know. We're bringing volume. We're bringing a message that cannot be ignored. Stop what y'all doing. Follow the page. If you have not got your bags or your jackets yet, what you waiting for? Tap in. We bringing flavor. All different colors. All different sizes. Kid merch. Female merch. Man merch. It doesn't stop. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. Everyone not loyal, but God is. Shop now. See your money train. Appreciate you. We got a lot of big pressure popping off, man. Y'all better tap in right now. Listen, like I just say, them jackets right there, plus the merch, I just got done designing it, just got done dropping it. Make sure y'all go ahead and get y'all color, whatever, you know, since fall is coming. We are in Texas, man. I'm talking about this, it's hot as shit. You know what I'm saying? But now we about to cool off a little bit, and it's time to put on that merch. It's time to really step out with that message. Like I say, everyone not loyal, but God is. So many people try to cross you out, talk behind your back, pillow talk you. The list goes on. But we still tuned in right now, man. Vanity, you've been doing your thing. I got to keep saying that. Got to salute that. You know what I'm saying? Shine bright. You know what I'm saying? And I know we was talking about the events, the new things that you got coming up. Any big shout outs you want to give?
Yeah, I mean, shout out to Dallas comedy scene. First of all, like, we are really doing our thing. Texas is really becoming a hub for comedy. Like, we up there with I feel like we up there with like LA and New York and Atlanta. Like, we doing our thing out here. Like, between Dallas and Austin, oh my God. Austin is crazy down there. Like, they got the Kill Tony show, the Mothership, with Joe Rogan down there, the Comedy Mothership. I mean, Texas is where it's at if you're doing comedy for real. Like, we really out here working. We really out here making stars. We really out here making moves. So just shout out to the comedy scene as a whole. Like, I've been seeing a lot of great things from other comedians. I like to get out and support other comedians when I can at other shows. And I'm just proud of everybody. I want everybody to get out here and eat and eat and eat. Like, it's room for everybody. Just keep doing, grinding, keep doing what you're supposed to be doing, keep doing what you know you can do, and just, you know, make the most of it. I got a lot of awesome things coming up. I got some traveling I got to do. I got a comedy album coming out.
Okay.
I just went to Orlando. Shout out to D-Bot. He's a super producer out of Houston, and he puts together this entertainment summit 3-4 times a year, every season, called the Cookout. And so it's really for creatives to come together, rappers, singers, engineers, producers, all of that on the music side for sure. They get together, they go to the studio, and they cook. That's why it's called a Cookout. It's independent artists too. It's really for them. And they put together these songs and albums. It's crazy. The catalog they have is crazy. And they actually put the music out on streaming services and, you know, put an album out and all of that. And it's legit. And then they incorporate comedy into it. And so now this was the first Cookout that they recorded a live comedy album. So be on the lookout for the Cookout comedy album. It'll be out before the end of the year, probably in the next month. It's me and 3 other comedians, H. Lee, Derek Easton, he's from up north, and Miss Rita is from up north. And I mean, everybody come from all over the country. They come from everywhere. But the four of us got together and they recorded a live comedy album, and it'll be out on all streaming platforms soon. And so I'll let you know so you can promote that. And and so that was very interesting. Recording a live comedy album, it went really, really good. What else? I got shows. I got shows coming up in town. I got shows coming up out of town. Like the best way to keep up with what I got going on is follow me on Instagram, because on social media period, because everything I got going on, I'm posting it. Like I said, I got the movie coming up. I got the stage play coming up. Man, I'm busy. I'm booked and busy. Like,
that's right.
Between now and the end of the year, my schedule is in a chokehold. It is so tight that I've been having to turn some stuff down. People been calling me about. I've had to turn some stuff down because my schedule is so tight. Like, I'm literally already looking at January and February, starting to work on next year. Because the rest of the year is so nuts for me right now. And I'm about to be in a comedy competition in Houston on September 29th. They're doing it tournament style, so it's like 16 comedians. We're doing 4 rounds, kind of like, what is it, March Madness with the basketball?
Yeah.
Yes, so we're doing a tournament in September in Houston, and they getting the best of the best, and they called me and wanted me to come and be a part of it. So I was like, okay, Dad, I'm coming. And they got a cash grand prize. I'm trying to win that money. So yeah, like, that's I'm busy. I'm busy.
That's the best way to be, busy and out of sight, out of mind, working. That's good, man. Congratulations to everything you got going on. That goes into my next question, which is, how important is support in your line of work?
Whew, support is important. Support is important because, of course, you want your people to come out and support you and see what you're doing. And it makes me feel good when people that I know come out and see, pay money to be at these shows. Don't ask me for free tickets, but actually pay and come to shows and support me, because those people, people will tell you I don't really do free tickets, but I will give out free tickets to people who support me. Like, I'll say, somebody that comes to shows regularly, they'll call me and be like, hey, you got a show coming up? And I'm like, yeah, you coming? If they say yeah, I'm like, okay, I got 2 tickets for you. Like, just pull up, because they support me. I'll do stuff like that. But it's super important for people to show up and support and be there. And, sometimes just share a post, like a post. Yeah. That stuff is free.
Yeah.
If you can just do that, share a flyer, share a post, like, tell somebody, all of that stuff is super important. But my goal is to always make new fans. So, I pray before I get on stage every show. I don't care how big or how small. I pray before I get on stage, and I always pray that I leave an impact on at least one person in the audience. My goal every show is just to make one person a believer, and make one person a fan, and make one person want to go and follow me and be a part of my journey. So if I can get one, then I hit my max. And if I get more than that, thank you, Lord. I appreciate it in abundance, but I always ask for just one. Because one person a show make a difference.
You know what? That's very important that you said that, because I know that's something I stand on. I say, you know what? I'm not really worried about the number game. I say, but long as I can inspire one person a day, I done my job. You know what I'm saying? The mission is to motivate somebody, inspire somebody, let them know, hey, listen, we doing this 24/7, behind the scenes, on the scenes. It's a job, but this is something that we love to do. You know what I'm saying? So to paint that picture of, as long as I can touch one person a day, I done completed my mission. That right there is something that I wake up with and go to bed with. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely on the right track. You know what I'm saying? And man, big salute. Now, I know you was talking about you're rapping, you're singing, you do both here and there. Hey,
Okay, so here's the thing about that. I know how to sing. I rap when I get drunk. Doing it professionally, no, I never wanted to do that. I just like comedy. I no, but I can sing. I MC at Blitz Lounge in Arlington every Friday that I'm in town. Every Friday I'm at Blitz Lounge MCing they karaoke night. I host their karaoke night. So I sing and rap for that in karaoke. I at first I only used to rap. I wouldn't sing, and then I started singing, and people found out I could sing, and they wanted me to sing all the time. I still don't sing all the time, but I do sing. I will sing. I just don't want to do it all the time. Now, when we was down there at the cookout, I had no intentions of singing or rapping. I was there to do the comedy album. The comedy album was the first night. We still had 2 more days that they had in the studio, and I was gonna be there. And I wasn't planning on, because I think that Thursday night, I was asleep. I was asleep most of the time in the studio. I was tired. We had a long day. I kept dozing out. But that last night, I was up because I got a nap. And I was up. And I'm just in there vibing with them. And they was like, you should write something. I was like, bro, I don't write music. I write jokes. I don't write music. And I was like, I don't know how to. And they was like, yes, you do. If you can write music, you can write a song. I'm like, okay, no. But they was like, do it. And I did. I ended up sitting there. I was listening to the beat, listening to the song. They already had the hook. I'm like, okay, I'm listening. And I just started writing. And I ended up writing a verse. And I sung the verse to the girl who sung the hook. And she was like, you need to go in there and do it. And I was like, okay. And I did it. And I ended up on the song. And then I went downstairs to the other studio room, and then they was down there working on another song, and the guy that was rapping on that song heard me upstairs because he came up there, and then he was like, you should write something for this. And I'm like, bro, y'all, I already wrote something. I gotta write again. And they was like, just do it. And I ended up writing, and then before I knew, I was like, this a rap. I'm a rap. And I was like, I wrote something, and I rapped it for him, and he was like, you got to go in the booth and do that. And I ended up rapping on the second song. And so those songs will be out as well. But yeah, like I can do those things. I just don't put it out there that I do it because I don't want to do it. But now writing music, no, I ain't never did that. But at the end of the day, like they was explaining to me, I'm a creative. So it doesn't matter whether I can write music or not. I'm a creative, and I'm in a creative space with creative people. And that's what happens. And that's happened before with them. Like somebody came and wasn't necessarily an artist or a music artist or whatever, and ended up on an album because they was in there, they ended up writing something or coming up with something, and it was magic. So yeah, I caught the cookout bug. I ended up writing up 2 verses. I sung one and I rapped another one, and I'm gonna be on the album.
Let's go. So look, when you drop it, man, you gotta send it here, because I'm gonna definitely play it on air. You feel me? Hey, that's really hot right there. Honestly, I'm gonna drop one more commercial. You know what I'm saying? And I want you to give your inspiration to those who are watching and listening. This will be on Spotify as well. I will send you links. You can go ahead and send it to other people. But this was great. This has been a great interview the whole time. Great energy. Keep shining bright, man. We got Vanity, the comedian, in the building. Poetic Roots Podcast, worldwide talent. This video right here, you know what I'm saying? Grove Side Entertainment, you know what I'm saying, with Vibe. Y'all check it out. One of the hottest songs in the city right now. Tap in.
Summer, winter, spring, and the fall. Deep pigeons, chicken, bro. We supply the city salt. Leaf, I kill a frog. It's not shit to skin a hole. Red nose, pit bull. Bitch, I been a dog. Bitch, I'm him. No, I'm not one of them. No, at all. Bitch, I'm him. Boss, ball, pork, brim, roll. Chili cheese, Tim, sauce. Get this shit on film. hand pusher. Candy yam cooker, killer whale, lamb butcher. Pam and Tam sisters, they some out of town hookers. Yellow lemon trucks, Louis linen, pigeon butt. A mirror pigeon guts, I can get a pigeon plug. What? They tryna blemish my image. Right at the line of scrimmage. Modern day demons, the menace, mixed with a demon. Might transform to a gremlin. Covered in buffers and sugar. Where does the penguin? Off-white corduroy timber. Over the summer, winter, spring, and the fall. These pigeons chicken, bro. We supply the city salt. Leap, I kill a frog. It's not shit to skin a hog. Red nose pit bull. Bitch, I been a dog. Bitch, I'm him. No, I'm not one of them. No, at all. Public enemy number one. Every day. Number one.
Hey, I gotta hit the bell on that.
We got some.
Hey, that's my pot. That's the click, man. Roadside Entertainment holding it down in the city. Been really putting on for the city. You know what I'm saying? With the artist vibe. You know what I'm saying? Really holding it down. Big shout out to everybody who watching. Yeah, this at the end of the show, man. You've been doing your thizzle. Any inspirational, encouraging words for up comedians and people who got a dream? You know what I'm saying? What would you say to them?
Follow it. Stop being scared. I'm gonna tell you right now. My favorite quote is, "Fear and faith cannot reside in the same place." Fear and faith cannot reside in the same place. If you're gonna have faith in something, you can't be scared of it. If you're gonna be scared of it, what's the point of having faith? So, like, you just can't be scared. Like, any and every opportunity that's been thrown at me, I didn't know how to do comedy. I started doing it. Look what happened. Like, when I let go of my fear, so many more doors start opening for me, because it's like I was so scared to do this, I was so scared to do that, I was so scared to do all these things, and now I'm actually doing them because I let all that shit go. Like, I let go of the fact that I couldn't do comedy. I started doing it, and look what happened. I never did acting before, but I got roles. You know what I mean? Like, it's like anything, like even MCing. When I started MCing, I ain't know nothing about being an MC. Like, it's a lot more to it than just hyping up a crowd, like telling the crowd shake your ass. Like, it's so much more to it. And I didn't know how to do that when I first started. I started MCing as soon as 2 months after I started doing comedy. So I was like finding my way at doing comedy, and then now I'm getting thrown into another lane and doing this. Like, I didn't know how to do interviews and stuff, and then we started a podcast. Like, when I stopped being scared and I just started doing, doors just start opening for me. So the best thing I can tell you is just stop being scared and just do it. Just do whatever somebody throw at you. Do it. Try it. See if it works. Everything's not gonna work out. Everything's not gonna be great, but I can say I did it. Like, I can say I did it. So, and that's just adding to my accolades. So I wouldn't have everything that I have right now if I let fear get in the way of it.
Pressure.
Stop being scared.
Stop. Hey, y'all heard what she said. Do it. Stop being scared. Man, you know what? We have to play this one back. When I get done with this, I'm playing it back, because the jewels and the information and the confidence that stands behind you, you definitely about to touch somebody, if not everybody, when it comes to the conversation, the podcast, the thoughts, in the way that you keep yourself busy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's very important. That's very important, man. It's been a pleasure and a blessing to have you on a podcast to drop some jewels for those who are listening. Where can they find you at?
You can follow me on all social media platforms. On Facebook, you can find me under Vanity Cornelius, which is my real name. But I also do have a comedy page as well under Vanity the Comedian. Not sure I got an emergency going on when I'm talking. What else? Vanity the Comedian on Instagram, Vanity the Comedian on TikTok. You can find me on there. I did start my YouTube page. So I'm going to be better about posting on YouTube. But the page is up. I got like 2 or 3 videos on there. Vanity the Comedian is my YouTube page, and I'm gonna be more vigilant about posting on there, and because I'll have more content, more visual content that needs to get put out the more that I work here in recent times. So yeah, just be on the lookout. 80/20 coming soon. Y'all be looking for that. Follow me. Just follow me on everything, and you'll see everything I got going on. I promise you.
That's real in the field, man. Y'all done heard it from Vanity the Comedian, holding it down in Dallas, but worldwide. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with her, share the video, share the drop some comments down below. Go ahead and follow her page, man. She's really putting it on for the city. You know what I'm saying? Black excellence is what we call that, so big salute. Poetic Roots Podcast. I am the host of your Money Train, but you knew that. Make sure y'all tap in for the next special guest, which is Chemo Ginobili in the building. Y'all stay tuned in. Until next time, big blessings. Follow your dreams and stay committed. See your Money Train, Vanity the Comedian. It's been a blessing. You take care.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. Everyone not loyal, but God is. We're bringing a brand that cannot be ignored from city to city with the hottest styles, jackets, female bags. Hey, make sure y'all put y'all order in right now. Follow me, ENL Urban Wear on Facebook. Everyone not loyal, but God is. This is what we know. We're bringing volume. We're bringing a message that cannot be ignored. Stop what y'all doing. Follow the page. If you have not got your bags or your jackets yet, what you waiting for? Tap in. We bringing flavor. All different colors. All different sizes. Kid merch. Female merch. Man merch. It doesn't stop. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. Everyone not loyal, but God is. Shop now. See your Money Train. Appreciate you.